So, Ninjago Legends Monstrosity, how did it go? Seemingly pretty good for like the 15 minutes that was for the 3 episodes. But I want to get into something that may shock you. Ninjago Legends was supposed to actually be about Jay. Really? So realistically, Ninjago Legends conceptually is 2 sort of ideas. One being to continue Ninjago Giants Rising story and fill in the blanks after the merge, as I'm pretty sure the people and the writers had spoken, how it's very hard to then, from a majority of the characters, say, what happened here, what happened there. And when you go into Dragons Rising, everyone sort of falls into place. So it is hard to sort of fill in those cracks. However, they are filling in Kai's cracks. Now, what are they going to do with Kai? A lot, because obviously Kai was very well represented here. But if I was to swap out Kai for any other ninja, which realistically, my 2 main ninja I would definitely have in this story would be Kai and Jay, is that Jay needs a bit of a storyline in here. And I think we're going to find this in a future installment. Now, the reason why I say this is there's a lot of designs out there for the fire mech at the moment, or the, whatever it's called, I've forgotten its name. That character was supposed to actually be a lightning mech. Now, this would have been interesting because Jay could have quickly had fixed it up, moved on, and went back to try figuring out where he was from in that mech, exploring the land of monsters, and maybe losing his mind even more. Or he may have never had amnesia until he was in the land of monsters, and the monsters sucked his whole identity up and he didn't know who he was. That could be a possible thing. Ninjago Legends Monstrosity does have concept art, so let's talk about this. The designers of the set say part of the first expression were a bunch of different models. Here are 2 of them. The one on the left is designed by the manager Higo, if that's pronouncing right, and the one on the right is by Lee and myself. In these concepts, it was a mech with a monster combined instead of the enemy. So it is interesting. So obviously on one design you see that it's very blue in the design, and then on the right it is white and red. I don't know, I said black. That's mainly being with Kai. So you can definitely see they definitely took, obviously, the understandings of what they wanted to do with the set from the right, more or less. The left, however, is obviously trying to represent a J mech. Now, conceptually, I would have preferred a J storyline, and I sort of want to get into sort of my headcanon on what could have happened, or a sort of what if story if they did this with J. So, if Ninjago Legends really wanted to do this with Jay, they could have done this multiple ways. They could have done it straight after the merge, or have Raz found Jay. Let's go with after the merge, because this is pretty much how everything's being focused on at the moment. If Jay was to lose his memory after the merge, how would this happen? He falls out of his mech, stuck intact, using the ninja multiple times, just on collision course on that mech, and never get injured. Jay's perfectly fine, but he is going to try find the other ninja, because that's what he does. He's in the land of monsters trying to search everything out, just like how Kai was. He comes across a lightning mech. It was his mom's. He and that mech go exploring. Jay loses his mind similar to how Kai does. Same with the Guardian Dragon. And while Jay goes on his next quest after these 3 episodes are over, Jay goes on an exploration where one of the first episodes is he loses his literal mind. Completely wiped. Or that could be like the second episode. But the first episode would be more or less reuniting 2 lovers together, with the second episode him losing his mind. In the third episode, the administrator finds him and sends some warriors out. The land of monsters isn't far from the land of the realm of madness, so they literally follow some tracks and they drag him back to where he is, in quotes, supposed to be. This would have been a cool story for Jay, and that would have been nice to do. But how could they keep doing this or have some sort of Jay effect in this? In Kai's vision back in Season 2, Part 1, Kai must have seen something. He doesn't want to turn back at Nia, and it's got to be about something. Kai must have seen the land monsters something, so this could definitely give us an exploration about Jay. For example, maybe Kai has come across Jay before, but Jay had no recollection of Kai at all. Or maybe Kai comes across in the land of monsters Jay's mech. That might scare him, and all he finds is Ninjago. Disappearance of a ninja without their uniform might scare him a lot. I think, in all honesty, Ninjago Legends would like to explore Jay as well. If we talk about the fall of a ninja quickly, Lloyd obviously was in Ninjago at the time, so we don't need to explore him at all, because Dragons Are Rising series has done that already. Nia has explained she has been looking for Jay in the previous years before the merge, and Cole was lost in the land of lost things while he was exploring around that sort of terrain. So we can say he was around Imperium. So by the time he went into that sort of cave to try defending people, the finders, he obviously got trapped there as well. Now to quickly rummage something short, we're going to quickly talk about Zane and Pixel's story. Why was those two stuck in those pods? Clearly, there is going to be a reason in the show, but definitionally, there's no answer at the moment. So we're still leaving that as a question. It could have been something that the administrator did, or Cyrus Borg had done, or whoever had found them had did. I think that conceptually it wouldn't tie into a Kai story, because Kai and Nia found him and Kai didn't even know what the hell he was looking at. Only Wu would know. So I'm going to go with that. In retrospective, Kai and Jay were the only two ninja that they could really delve into the most, and I think, honestly, Kai fully recommend, because Kai needed to be explored. Jay as well needs to have some sort of construct of his own here, because there needs to be a story told. You can't just leave one ninja that can't have a story. So I think Jay should be followed up next. That's just my opinion. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out, guys.